So gang, I am in a Xpeng P7 Plus, and it is, premium. You've got, the tray table that actually works. You've got really good quality materials. Like it's got a good feel to it. But what we're really doing today is checking out some of the autonomy. Now this is, so fantastic legroom. You can see, of course, panoramic glass because, we're not cave people anymore. We enjoy the sunshine. And increasingly, as you spend less and less of your hours actually driving and more of them being driven around, you're going to get an opportunity to look out more in the future, hopefully, regardless of brand. So my buddy here picked me up. We're going for this quick drive. And he said that he thought I would be interested in this because this is a vision-only driver assist system. That's right, LiDAR, not the silver bullet, as we've seen. Plenty of accidents with LiDAR, plenty of mistakes made by the processing systems. Now this 7 Plus, the 7 is a sedan. The 7 Plus is more of, I guess you'd call it a hatchback. It gives you more versatile cargo space. The sound system in here, we will not play for you, but it is fantastic. All of them are. The worst ones I've seen on this trip were still probably within the top 3 sound systems I've ever owned, and I've owned some pretty expensive sound systems. But those things have gotten more affordable over the years. So what we're doing here, you can see on the screen a bit there, good visualizations, good intuitive kind of everything, I would say. And then at some point we will go driverless. The crazy thing on this vehicle is you're going to get 300 plus miles of range for like $25,000. You say, yes, but that's only in China. And I say, true, but you ain't going to get a Tesla for that price. So this is a whole lot of car for the money. Xpeng, one of the older EV startups in China. They've been at it since 2015, which makes them very, very old by startup standards. And the refinement shows. Now this is a 2025 model. At the auto show, they unveiled the 2026, which has some suspension upgrades. It's physical upgrades. It's not an over-the-air thing. So it's, I would imagine, akin to what we've seen with the Model 3 update and the Model Y update, where they just dialed it in a bit better. Now, for the old system, this feels great. This is not as bouncy as my Model Y. It feels fine. I guess I would say...
So now we're going to switch to NGP, which is its
great.
Intelligent Drive.
Intelligent Drive, NGP, here we go.
就是如果你要使用它的智能辅助驾驶，就必须要用导航，就是它有指定的路线它才能使用，如果没有指定的路线它使用不了。
Yeah. So when you want to switch to the Intelligent Drive, it must be on a path you set in the navigation.
So you can't just let it wander. It wants to know where it's going. And is it a hands-on or hands-off? Well, I guess we'll find out.
就是可以使用 NGP 的时候，它的这上面会有一个灰色的图标 NGP， NGP， 然后我们这个档杆我们拨2下，它就可以了，就自动就会开启。
And there we go. It is hands-off.
Okay, it's hands-off. 你不用摸这个方向盘吗？
方向盘需要摸的，就是你不摸的话它会提醒。
Right.
Oh, you have to give it wheel...
A little bit of a touch.
Right.
Light touch.
Nag.
Yeah. Same as Tesla.
Well, that's gone now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, now what it does is if you look away from the road for
that's right.
one
that's right.
second...
Yeah, the 13.2.8.
Yeah, it is real. You just... That center screen might as well not exist.
Right.
就是全程它自己就可以操作。
Mm-hmm.
请控制方向，已降级至 ACC， 已退出至手动驾驶。
这种它可能就会识别没有那么清晰。
Uh-huh.
NGP
Okay, so he just interfered, if you notice.
Yeah, intervened because it was getting a little close to that
yeah,
curb.
Yeah, my right foot is pressing down.
Yeah. Well, I've got 5 more feet of crumple zone than you, so I'm okay.
Oh, are you in the Cybertruck?
Well, no, I just mean I'm in the back
in this
seat.
vehicle?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, no, I think the crumple stops before me.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't think
Well,
I'm...
I was including you in the crumple.
Okay, that's good. Thanks.
Yeah.
I feel a little better now.
Well, we were going 8 miles an hour, but
Yeah, but the thing is, here you don't know what's around you.
对，它这边它就会自动识别、自动停下来。
this is
控制方向，
what I would have done in the same situation.
已退出至手动驾驶，行走左侧车道，红绿
Okay,
灯
so
处
he just
右
interfered again.
NGP 已开启。
One thing that I've seen in a lot of Chinese cars that I think is fantastic is way better visual data on the screen
All right.
in
yeah,
terms of where your
That's right.
car is in
that's
space.
Right. Detail, but
Yeah.
also big picture.
Yes,
It's both. Yeah.
I was in a Row, which is not a premium car,
Yeah.
and it had, when you're getting ready to park, it had a camera view that looks like someone standing 6 feet away from you on the
Yeah.
sidewalk.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's useful
Yeah,
information.
I'll say, like, because I work in design, I'll say Chinese are able to grasp big picture like Americans, but
Mhm,
they're also able to grasp or provide details like Japanese,
mhm,
which is really good. Yeah, because here you need it.
mhm.
I mean, especially in outside environment, you need to know the mood of things. You know, the big movement, right? And then there's also a little scooter, little kids. It's yeah, it's quite comprehensive, I think. And they improved a lot because I test drove a Xpeng G9 in November of 23 Guangzhou Auto Show, and it basically would just pause during heavy traffic or just wait for you. Yeah, I'm like actually sending text to the girl at Xpeng in Guangzhou, telling her I'm in the latest products of theirs again.
Mm.
And if you notice their age, they're super young. 你多大岁？ 20几。
26岁。
26. So he's 26 years old. So that's, you know, and they're highly trained. And I think that's what I really appreciate about in China. Like when you want to purchase something, they really treat you well. They really provide you with all sorts of information.
Mhm.
Yeah. So right now they don't open the NGP for inside your community. If you go into your compound, you
Mhm.
notice in any
Yes.
major Chinese cities, there's compound full of 12, 20 different high-rise residential buildings. So they won't open it there because one, they don't have so much information, precise
Mhm.
information there, and also there's likelihood of more children and random people like delivery person on a scooter, things like that, in a small confined space. They don't want to allow that yet. I think one day they will, but just not right now.
That just did it itself?
刚
Yeah.
才这个他是自己拐的是吧？
对，
没有。
这
Yeah.
时候它
Yeah, he didn't interfere.
Yeah, that was good.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
My Tesla wouldn't do that on
Already?
until
Okay.
version about 12.
Okay.
On version
I see.
11s, it would, and before it would just freak out.
I see.
I know it's well trained in California,
Yeah.
but once you get out of
不一样
California,
Okay.
我不知道需不需要调。
Okay. He doesn't know how to adjust the how aggressive it is yet.
Mhm.
I'm a very conservative driver, so I don't like. 'Cause I have kids at home, so I don't like to be taking too many chances.
so I just noticed my seat.
调节后视镜。
reclines a bit.
为了咱们的行车安全，
Adjustments in the
小
second row.
我想
That's
调一
nice.
下后视镜。
按方向盘滚轮和左右键钮调节后视镜角度，倒车下弯后也可调节。
可以先调左边。
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
a big misunderstanding. So I can't use the NGP as a customer. It
Yeah.
must be them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyways.
Well,
okay.
that's-
那还是你来吧，没关系，没关系。Okay.
That's a lack of confidence. So we just found out that on the test drive, the
Okay.
customer
那
can't
现
try
在
out
只有
the
NGP
NGP
这
system,
个这个
which
系
is,
统是吧？
you know, a little
对。
因为
disappointing.
我前年在试驾 G9 的时候，我是可以 OK 行好 Yeah, it's a lack of confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think until you understand the limitations, you'll
Yeah.
crash.
Because I mean, basically, those two interference earlier when we just sat in, that's kind of a telltale story.
Yeah.
Right? And the Huawei was more like I'm scared. So, you know.
Yeah.
Brian. So, our plan is this car, and when I buy this car, and I want it to enable my clearance to use the NGP, I need to use their app and go through a training course, video, basically, and then sign your signature, right? So if you screw up, it's not our fault, kind of thing. Yeah.
So to clarify what that just was is if the customer wants to use the NGP, they have to go online, complete a course, certify, so to speak, before they can use it. For a limited solution, I suppose that's going to save some headache down the road. It's better than just a disclaimer on screen saying pay attention. It's actual training that requires you to pay attention. But does this get over the air updates?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So right there, leaps and bounds ahead of nearly all legacy makers. Even some of the startups that promised over the air don't have much in terms of over the air. So a sharp, competent, capable car with a drive assist that is second to all. Short drive, 2 interventions, 3 interventions, and you're not allowed to drive it. What did we miss? What do we misunderstand? Leave it in them comments below. And stay tuned, stay juicy. I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots. I don't know. In the next amazing self-driving experience.